All right, James needs some help. He was on a date with Sydney, and he's having trouble reestablishing a connection. So we're going to do our best for him. Hi, James.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Not bad. What's the story with Sydney?
Well, I met her online, and we met for dinner, and everything went great. I was really friendly and smart and all kind of things, which was nice. I thought she was a great conversationalist, which is important to me because I've been on too many dates where it's like pulling teeth just to get the woman to talk to me right.
All right.
But
do you attract shy women? Is there something about you that may be a little bit intimidating, and so they're nervous, and that's why they're so quiet?
I don't think I'm intimidating. I mean, it's rare that I don't know. I don't have too many dates.
Are you so stunningly handsome with these beautiful blue eyes that women get lost in?
I'll give you a break. I wish.
It could just be the generation, you know? Honest to God, I was sitting on an airplane. I have the aisle seat. A guy, and I'm guessing mid to late 20s, walks up, and he just stops and he's staring at me. And I'm like, is this you? Are you sitting here? He's like, yeah. Would you like me to move so you can get it? Like,
he couldn't even ask you to like move to get the seat.
Can we use your words?
Use your words.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
How long after you met her online did you actually do the dinner?
It was like almost like a couple of days.
Okay. I thought people like talk for a while before they...
Yeah, usually you do, but I guess the woman has to be a little careful about meeting a stranger. But we just really hit it off, right? Just like we did at dinner. We hit it off on the phone, so it seemed natural.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you do the dinner, and then what happened?
We talked about getting together again, and we had a ton of ideas, like, I don't know, the zoo or maybe a concert or a ball game. And
she seemed open to all that?
Totally. And we didn't decide on a specific date, but I told her I'd call her, and she said that would be great. That's how she put it. That would be great. And now I've called and texted and no response, and I'm just totally at a loss. I'm hoping you can help me figure this out.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now, there was a relationship expert who came out recently and said, if you get ghosted, the best thing you can do is just let it go.
Oh,
let it go.
Like they're not worth your time.
Well, if that were to happen, Second Date Update would be dead.
That's
so
true.
Let's not encourage
this
that.
I'm aware of.
How are we supposed to just let it go? I mean, sometimes it's all you can think about.
People want answers.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't let it go.
Are you
need to have jobs. So
well, that's true too, but I have to ask you, are you ready to hear the answer?
I guess.
Well, you better be.
I mean, that's always the question. Like, you know, if there's a reason, like, what do I want to hear this in front of all these people?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you're up for it, I mean,
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, no, we're happy to make the call. Just as long as she's worth it to you, we'll be happy.
Are you trying to talk him out of it?
Definitely worth it.
You act like you're trying to talk him out of it.
Just give him an out.
Do you not want to do this one today? Do you have a bad feeling?
I'm just trying to assess how worth it she is to him.
Okay.
So we'll take a break, James. When we come back, we'll call her up. We'll see what her deal is as Second Date Update continues next. It didn't take long for James and Sydney to get together after they met online. It was only a couple of days. I guess, you know, in one sense, it's good because a lot of people, you know, they want to get to know someone online before they meet them in person. I suppose that's probably a smart thing to do. You know, you don't know who you're meeting up with, what kind of person they are.
That's why these public meetings are probably for the best.
So they had a lot to talk about because they were literally just getting to know each other sort of for the first time, unlike other dates in the past where he's had a hard time getting any kind of real substantive conversation going. But after making tentative plans to maybe go to the zoo or go to a ball game or do something else together on a second date, when he tried to reach out and make an actual plan, she totally ghosted him. So James feels that she's worth pursuing. Let's find out why. We're going to call her up, see if she's open to a second date, and if not, why not? James, are you ready for us to make the call? Did we lose James?
I'm scared, but yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I think he was thinking it over.
Yeah, kind of. You made him think about it. You made him second guess himself.
It's not too late.
Stop it.
Jeff must have a lunch.
What's going on?
Got a breakfast meeting.
You gotta go
get
somewhere?
to.
All right. We'll call.
Hello.
There you are.
Hi.
What's up, Sydney?
Hello. Who is this?
You're on speakerphone with Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How are you?
Jeff and Jen. Good. What? What?
Well,
What is going on?
It's nice to hear your voice. We wanted to reach out, see how you were doing, see how life is treating you these days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, aside from this thing, weird. Not bad.
Well, that's good to hear. So I got to tell you, we got a phone call from James, who you recently had dinner with. He told us about your date, how lovely he thought you were, how much he enjoyed talking to you and getting to know you.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like he's interested in maybe seeing you again, maybe going to the zoo, maybe taking in a ball game, going to a show, something. Evidently, I guess he's tried to call a couple times and you haven't been around or you've been busy. We just thought we'd follow up and see what your thoughts were on James and your recent date with him.
Oh.
And can you make it snappy? Because I got a lunch.
Not going out with them again. Thanks, bye.
No kidding.
I mean, yeah, I can tell you what happened if that's helpful.
Yeah, let's go through what happened.
Okay. I mean, he's a nice guy, but he ended up being on his phone the entire time.
Like talking to someone on the phone, or he was just looking at his phone?
No. Well, he wasn't texting. He wasn't checking emails. He kind of was talking, but he was like talking to Siri. So it was like every conversation he and I were like having, he'd ask Siri he would ask him a question. So it was like anything that we were talking about, he'd just pick up his phone and say, "Hey Siri, does soy sauce have gluten in it?" Or like, we were talking about certain celebrities, and then he'd be like, "Hey Siri, how long have Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively been married?"
Oh.
"Hey Siri, how many times a week does the average person shower?" Like,
So
it
these were all
honestly was
related to
really
stuff you guys were talking about.
I mean, and more things that he wanted to know, he would dive in. So it became extremely annoying and it was a little ridiculous. So I didn't even know really how to communicate that to him.
I know somebody that does that with Chat GPT.
Me too.
Yeah. He will be in the middle of a conversation and all of a sudden he's got his phone up next to his mouth.
What is the population of New Guinea? Well, it came up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. It's a fast way of looking something up than me having to type it into a Google field.
My assumption is if he did that once or twice through the whole date, you probably wouldn't have cared. But the fact that he did it over and over and over and over and over again for it to be a thing.
He's like, get me out of here.
And at first I thought it was maybe kind of a joke, but he seemed too comfortable and doing that. And if that's something I'm going to have to deal with in the dating world now, I don't even know where to go from there.
And sometimes you've got a third person on the date with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so right. You're so right.
How did he have the voice set? Was it the British guy, the sexy older woman, the younger sounding guy?
It was the British guy.
That's funny.
Well, you know.
Well, it is a novelty, the whole artificial intelligence thing. I mean, you can find out anything so quickly.
Right.
Plus you need your best mate there with you, helping you out.
But when you're meeting somebody brand new and trying to get to know them, I don't know if that's really what you should be doing.
Hey, Siri, what are the odds that James is going to get a second date with Sydney?
Hey, Siri, most likely 0.
Not a chance?
Not a chance.
That's a bummer.
I'm sorry, James.
I mean, you kept asking questions or making statements like, "I wonder," and I mean, I was just getting the answers for you, and Honestly, I think you're exaggerating about how much I was on the phone, honestly.
So you're saying you would only use it if she posed a question about...
You didn't have the answer to.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, no, like questions naturally come up when, you think, oh, who was that star on that movie or whatever? I mean, you could, this is 2025. You can look this up, right? It's not.
That is exactly what Jeff does.
I mean,
that's exactly what he does.
I'm the worst at it because I'm like, is the movie with that guy? One, he's married to that girl.
It felt like I was competing with Siri. Like I couldn't even talk.
You had to sit there and wait for him to finish his conversation with Siri before you could dive back in.
I know, but she's so smart.
Yeah, but how much do you really need to know? She's trying to have a conversation with you. Because sometimes we go through with this, Jen will be like, well, what movie were they in? And what year was that? And where was it? And I'm like, look it up, Jen.
I'm going to look it up right now for you.
Googled.
What if there was a double date and there was somebody across the table from us who knew the answer? Wouldn't you want to ask them?
Yeah. I mean, I throw questions out because I think somebody in the room might actually know the answer.
Someone does.
As he holds his phone
and this is a woman that's not a fan of AI. She's asking all these questions.
When used in the right way.
She's here for it when it's used correctly.
Not someone, Jeff, something.
Yeah.
Bite your tongue, Timberman.
You can't keep asking. But you can't keep asking, on the date, she wants the focus to be on them.
Yes, I agree.
You can't keep asking on the date. I understand where this went way wrong.
Well, I'm sorry, James.
Yeah.
I mean, I see your point. She would pose a question or curious about. You were just trying to find the answer.
Yes.
I get it, but I see Sydney's side to it that it felt like he was on his phone too much for whatever reason. Either way,
what if I just agree not to do that again?
Does that change anything, Sydney?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just. So I don't know if I don't think so. I'm sorry. It put a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry, James.
Yeah. Sorry.
Picky, aren't we?
You should ask Siri. How picky is too picky?
I mean, if you're looking for someone to have a conversation with, Siri's
pretty.
She is a pretty smart. Yeah.
She has answers.
Well, we appreciate you putting yourself out there, James. And Sydney, thank you for taking the call and giving us a scoop.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You got
Good luck.
I use the word novelty as in, it's this new thing and it's fun to use, kind of like when the iPhone first came out a million years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the sense that it's a fad that it's going to go away, because it's here to stay.
Right.
No question. But yeah, I feel like we're sort of in this honeymoon period where we're kind of like, oh, this is such a fun toy.
Yeah.
It hasn't become this tool that we take for granted yet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Give it time, right?
If you missed any part of that, you can catch it on the podcast online at WKRQ.com or on the app. Search WKRQ. It is 7:42. Coming up, Joe Burrow feeling very confident, especially in this. We'll see. Our regular season openers the past 3 years have not worked out well.
No, it's unfortunate.
But he's pretty confident tonight's going to be the night. He says no one's put more pressure on us than us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm excited about that. I'm always excited about football season starting. So let's go. Let's just go. See what happens.
Also, what is the great lock-in?
Great lock-in. We used to do a lock-in after prom. Did you guys do this when you were?
We didn't, but the kids did.
You didn't? Yeah, because
they called it after prom.
Yes, after prom, and it was a lock-in at the YMCA, and we got locked in right after the dance, and we couldn't leave till 6 a.m.
And if you did leave, you couldn't come back.
Oh, they would not. You couldn't leave. For us, you couldn't leave because they were all afraid, that we were going to go have sex.
Oh,
that was always the big concern.
Oh, see, there was drinking. And
they figured if they locked you in until 6 a.m., then the odds would be you would be so tired, but your parents would be expecting you home.
Oh, I gotcha.
Everybody knew exactly where everybody was.
Yeah, because there were kids that would leave anyway, even though they were, quote unquote, locked in.
Yeah.
But, they would get in trouble or they wouldn't and they wouldn't be allowed back. And it was a whole thing.
Mhm.
So we have that. Also, taking your phone to the bathroom could cause a nasty health issue.
It really could.
Thanks for listening to